Here's the video on Dart Mobile Clinic. Okay, so here is the battery tray. Located next to that is a storage compartment. Here you got your power outlets. Here you have your fresh water tank fill up. Now to fill up the fresh water tank, just unscrew this, insert your standard hose, fill it up with water. You know that the tank is full once water starts shooting back out. And down here to the right of that, below the lift, this is the waste disposal for the waste tank. So it actually would come out of here, but this right here, you would unscrew this, twist this out to take out the tube, the disposal tube, and then once you have the disposal tube, you can open the waste tube up here. You see it's getting blocked right here. That's because this is pushed in, but you'd hook the tube up right here, screw it in, and then put the other end into your waste disposal area. And then to open up to let out the waste, you would just pull this out. This will open up and the waste will come out. And if you set up your tube correctly, it'll go in the correct spot. Now here we have the doors for the wheelchair lift. And on the back, there's the rear view camera. Now we're on the driver's side. Back here, storage compartment. Here is the fill up for the vehicle, fuel intake. Located here is additional storage. And here is the generator, the physical location of the generator in case it needs service or whatnot. Now by the driver door, here's the Sure power cord hookup. What you do is just take your cord, twist it in. It's a double locking mechanism, so you have to twist it, and then plug the other side into the wall. That's how you charge your battery. The first thing that you'd want to do before using your vehicle would be to navigate to the passenger exterior. In this first area, here's the battery. And you'd want to make sure that this switch is in the on position. To power on your battery generator, what you do is you just hold down the start and preheat panel. It should take about probably 10 to 20 seconds before it starts. But once the light goes from blinking to solid and you hear the generator start running, that's how you know it's running and it's on. So let's try it out here. Keep holding. There you go. Now the generator's on. And once the generator's on, the next thing you do is to turn on the power inverter. That's located just below here. To do that, all you do is just hold down the on button. There you go. And now the power generator is on. Once the generator and the power inverter are on, navigate to the overhead AC panel here. This is what it looks like to turn it on. Click the power button. Now it is power. Now to actually power on the system, tap it again. Next, to operate the overhead fan vent, what you would first do is unscrew the top hatch. There you go. Counterclockwise to open, clockwise to close. And navigate to this knob. The number is nothing but the intensity. There you go. The intensity of the fan speed. So I'm just going to go to max for this demonstration. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to go to 1 for this demonstration. And this third switch here controls the direction of the fan, whether you want it to like fan down or fan out. You can control that here. And don't forget to power it back down by going to 0, and then close this by rotating this clockwise. There you go. The power is on. To operate these heaters, all you do is just turn this knob to the desired amount. Once you hear a click, you'll know it's powered on. And I can already feel the hot air. So, and to turn it off, just do the opposite. Just turn it all the way to the left. Into the restroom, there's the light switch. This button pumps the water tank. Also, this is a tank monitor. What it does is it shows the levels of the tanks when you click on the buttons of each respective tank. So you have the holding tanks, about empty, it's good. Freshwater, full, fantastic, that looks good. When you're done using the vehicle, what you need to do is power down. And to do that, what you would first do is turn off the power converter, and then turn off the generator. To operate the wheelchair lift, make sure that the power switch by the battery tray is on, the engine is on, the parking brake is engaged, and the wheelchair lift interlock button is pushed. Now back to the wheelchair lift section. Open this up. And the last condition that must be met to restore power to the wheelchair lift would be the flipping of this switch right here, the lift power. You know the lift has power once you see that these two lights up at the top are powered on. That's how you know it's ready to go. Now to actually do the lift, what you start is holding down the unfold button. I'm still holding it. You just keep holding it until it's straight. All right, now it's straight. So now you switch to the down button. And just keep holding it until the lift has fully reached the ground. And the edge part here flattens out with the ground. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. There you go. That's how you know the lift is all the way in the out position. So you would get on there. And now to bring the wheelchair lift back up, we do the opposite of the process we just did. So start holding down the up button. All right, now that it's flat, switch to the fold button. All right, now that the vehicle is back in place, set the remote there. You can leave the lift power on. There's already enough checks on that.